Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Upside Dan. I got to see Borderlands in 4DX, and I'm here to tell you what I thought of it in the experience. Before I get started, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more 4DX content from me. So Borderlands, movie-wise, I know is getting panned by critics and audiences. People are not liking this movie. People are hating this movie. I just want to give a little disclaimer. I did not hate this movie. I had a blast, actually. Now, I'm not sure if it was the 4DX or the really low expectations because of all of those reviews. Just going to this knowing that I had a blast with the movie. Even before seeing it, I was like, a video game like this that has a lot of weapons and vehicles and different bonkers characters and bonkers action, I thought that could definitely fit this format very well. The seat movements are a big highlight like they usually are. I mean, that's a lot of why you go to 4DX. Yes, it's great to feel the other effects as well, but the seat movements make it feel like it's a roller coaster at times. There's a lot of action scenes. I really had a lot of fun with the action scenes, a lot of weapon usage, a lot of vehicle usage. The seats are moving crazy with a lot of this stuff. They're jolting this way and jolting that way. You're feeling the vibrations, you're feeling the rumbles in your seat. I thought it was very well done. Feels like you're in these crazy car chases, these crazy hand-to-hand combat action scenes, these weapons being fired. It feels like you're in the thick of the action. I felt a lot of puffs of air, at your neck and ears. There's like a thing in front of you that shoots like mist, water, air at you at different moments. When they're driving and he's like, put up the window, you see this in the trailer, and then that creature monster thing. I don't know the lore, I don't know the terms, I've never played the games. That monster thing kind of sprays you and you feel the spray from in front of you spray at you. I thought that was well done. It's like icky because in the movie it's like pee and fecal matter and dirty water. In some movies there's snot, there's blood, even puke. I've felt the stuff spray at you in other movies. There's a lot of stuff that they could use the water for. There's like an establishing shot where it's panning through a city or something. It's raining. You feel the water drip down from each side of the auditorium. Make you feel like it's raining. I thought that was a really good added effect. There's a lot of weapons, and there's times when the puffs of air go almost constantly at your neck and ears. The lights on either side of the auditorium are flashing along with that. Stuff at your ankles if it's applicable. When characters are running, this is just in general, ships or something, they shoot at the ground trying to get them, and it hits like around their ankles and feet, and the sand is popping up. There's a lot of that stuff. There's a lot of the puffs of air, and there's a lot of the spraying. I noticed it specifically a lot in this film. There's a lot of different weapons, a little different bombs and explosions. Wind is used. I mean, there's a lot of outdoor scenes, a lot of vehicle stuff. The vehicle stuff is really fun. There's a dialogue scene actually even where they're just in a bus. The seats are moving a little. You feel like you're just slowly moving along. You feel like you're in that bus. This just throws you into the thick of it at times where it feels like you're in these hand-to-hand combat scenes. You're in these vehicles. I thought it was phenomenally done, to be honest, in a lot of areas. There's a lot of action scenes. I think they did a very solid job matching up the 4DX with what's going on screen. One of the scenes that actually is probably up there with some of my favorite 4DX scenes. You see part of it in the trailer, like I said, when they're in that truck, close the window, and then that creature. So that whole chase scene, phenomenally done, is really, really fun. It's a blast in this format. It's up there with one of my favorite 4DX scenes of all time, probably. And there's a bunch of action scenes where it's so fun. There's one with constant shooting, and you feel a lot of the puffs of air at your neck and ears. Really, all the action scenes I thought were solid. Not only in the movie, I really liked them. I thought they were fun, but also just in the 4DX experience. All this action was done so well, and there's even little things like throwing a weapon on the ground, throwing a bag on the ground, and you feel a little rumble in your seat. Claptrap just rolling along, you feel all that. There is fog usage, and this is the desert. There's a lot of explosions as well. Sand everywhere, there's smoke. So there's a handful of scenes where they use fog. Not that much, and not as much as something like Furiosa. It was not distracting at all, like I always say. I actually noticed scent a couple times, definitely the one time, so during that same scene with like put the window up, driving through that wasteland kind of thing. That scene I noticed the smell. It's like piss water, all this gross stuff. It's the same scent that I always smell, but maybe some auditoriums do have like a grosser kind of scent. That would be really cool. I think I noticed it another time as well. I can't really recall. It'd be interesting to find out if some auditoriums do have like a grosser smell that they can use, like the smell of a skunk, or I don't know, or generic smell of garbage. Again, I gotta say, I'm in the minority, I know. I had a fun time with this film. I understand the criticisms for the most part. I think that 10% on Rotten Tomatoes is way too low. I was expecting to not like this movie, and I think because my expectations were so low and because I got to see it in 4DX, I enjoyed it more than I would have otherwise, maybe. But I can't believe they're that low. I understand not liking this film. I understand that it's not a great film, but I'm still surprised they're that low. I wouldn't expect it to be 60s and 70s and above. I don't expect that at all. I'm surprised it's between 0 and 10. It's a fine film. It's a fun time for me, at least. I haven't played the games. I know little to nothing about the games, so I have no idea if it's a faithful adaptation to the games. It's hard because mostly everyone else but me are not liking this movie at all, like hating it like a half a star. So it's hard to whether I would recommend it or not. But if we take the movie out of it, separate it, the 4DX experience is phenomenal. This is a great 4DX experience. Maybe not quite up there with Twisters, but this is another movie that I think it's made to see in 4DX. So I recommend the 4DX experience. But again, pretty much nobody but me is liking this film. If you were going to see it in 4DX anyway, no matter what I said, I guess it wouldn't matter anyway. But yeah, go see it. All I could say is it's a fantastic 4DX experience. Phenomenal. One of the best 4DX experiences of the year. Not movie-wise at all, even though I liked it more than most. So take that, take what I say, and make your decision off of that. What did you think of Borderlands? Did you get to see it in 4DX? If so, what did you think of it in the format? Let me know down in that comment section. If you liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more content from me, please click around here to see some other content from me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the movie fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, make me your 4DX guy, and come to the upside, Dan.